Okay, this particular model is called the 37MDQS. This is similar to the North Point that had the mid-office loft. It's the Pinnacle version of that. One of the things I wanted to mention that I had said earlier with the water faucet inside being purified water, this is actually the bottled water that would be connected to a water pump that will take care of getting water to that kitchen area, and we'll see that when we go inside. This again weighs around 14,500, is perfect for a 1-ton dually pull, and this is an example of Jayco's change. They used to have a auto level electrical system. They've gone to a hydraulic system. This is a 6-point system, which will handle all the needs of leveling this system easily for you. Again, with the generator prep that we put on here, many others may not. This has 3 40-pound propane bottles. Again, most of my competitors are going to give you 2 30-pound bottles. One other thing I wanted to emphasize about the exterior of this wall is the vacuum seal process. When they put these walls together with the insulation and the fiberglass and then compress it, most roll theirs in about 5 seconds. Over time, you'll tend to see possibly some bubbles out here or the decals fall off. With these particular units, they're put in a vacuum for 16 minutes under 144 tons of pressure. I've seen units 5, 6, 7, 10 years old, and they don't have any issues with delamination or decals coming off. Your unit looks better and also is going to give you higher resale down the road, so that's critically important. As we transition back down the unit, we see again the 2 awnings that I talked about previously, giving you 35 foot of awning space, sitting outside, enjoying watching the kids fishing or swimming or canoeing, and then another TV. That way you can have movie under the stars if you want to do that as well. I'm going to transition through the stairs here into the interior. Again, the MORryde step's easy to set up with adjustable legs, fold right back up to the unit. Let's step inside. This again is what's called the mid-office loft setup, to where it looks like a rear living room, but in transition in the middle of the unit here there is an office. One thing different in the Pinnacle from the North Point, there is no bunk above the sofa in this one. It still has good sleepability because we have the queen height-a-bed sofa in the living room besides this trifold sofa here. Also, we do not have the closet that was here, but there's more pantry on the other side and some control center activities on the other side. There's still a little bit of storage here. Still would be a great office den, whatever you want it to be, as an extra room for privacy and to make life good. This does come with a table and 2 posts, so you could transition this into another dinette as well. So you have more seatability than even the 4 people that could sit out there, and you could actually have 6. So we'll step back out. One thing I wanted to point out that's really wonderful in this particular unit is look at this massive oven. Does this say hello like home? Biggest oven I've ever seen in the entire industry. You could put a full-size turkey in there. So it'd be great for Thanksgiving. You want to have a get-together, hit the road, go see the grandkids. Instead of going into the house, everybody can come into your camper and have a great time. Also, you have individual BTU burners here, so you can regulate whatever you want to do. And again, your standard convection microwave. So if you want to do quick preheat, you can take care of that. We've already talked about the refrigerator that you can operate through battery and inverter, so you can go up to a week with 6 batteries and still be great to go, whether you're boondocking or anything else. Again, you have the fireplace and TV, fireplace 5,000 BTU furnace, and can take the chill off and save some propane. One thing is if you're using this sofa, there's an ottoman here, but even within the ottoman, people say, is there any storage? Well, yeah, we've got some storage here. One other thing I wanted to point out about all of these units, you see a lot of units sometimes where the furnace has ducts in the wall or in the furniture. Well, I like to go back to high school physics. If you start turning a flow, every time you do that, you decrease the flow. Some don't like that the vents might be on the floor because they collect dust, but this is a straight line flow for your heat and a straight line flow for your air. You're going to get maximum air flow, so you're going to have the best heating and cooling of anything in the industry. Let's step up into the hallway. This is the pantry area that was part of a closet in the other unit. Just wanted to point that out. These are real deep cabinets. Down here in the very bottom, one thing I wanted to point out, even though it might be mundane to some, this is where your converter charger is and your breaker box and fuses. If you never needed to access this, it's in a ready to easily access point, and you can get at that. And when you step along this way, got a little coat closet in this one, a little different than the other one. And then your control system panel is up here for your BM Pro. Again, that's wired through your phone. We'll head up the steps. You actually have Lighting down here on the steps, that's actually sensored lighting. You don't have to flip switches in the Pinnacle. They come on automatically as you enter the area. Again, you have the queen bed loft bunk area with a built-in ladder for safety. Plenty of room for kids to go sleep up there. Also synonymous in this unit, like the other one we saw, is the glass shower walls with the beautiful upgraded shower, stainless steel sink, hard surface countertops, porcelain toilet, all top of the line luxury, what you'd see in a $120,000 competitor coach, and these are in the 70s. I mean, come on guys, prices can't be beat these days. Call somebody in the Zoom chat session. Let's hook you up with one of these units. You can take one home today. Great units. One thing I mentioned with the BM Pro that I'm going to point out again, we have the sensors on the wall with the little control panels in various sections that can regulate the air, regulate the lights, can even bring the slides in and out without having to go all the way to the main control panel. Makes life really easy. Also up here on the ceiling, we mentioned that these have satellite Wi-Fi. You do have to get a subscription, but the dish is already on here for you. And the second 15,000 quiet whisper. Again, you turn these on, you barely hear them run. It's not going to be like some of them that have knobs on the ceiling and sound like a lawnmower. Make life really enjoyable. Another thing I wanted to point out, very basic, but I'm going to point it out. All the cabinets are plywood. They're all on steel ball bearing runners. They're weight rated at 75 pounds. A lot of our competitors are 45 pounds. They're going to hold up longer. All the cabinets I mentioned before, a lot of them are done by Amish. A lot of the workers at Jayco are Amish. They do great work. Screwed and glued cabinets like you have at home. Because if they're just stapled and you're going down the road, these things get thrown all over the place. We want it to hold up for you. This is a walk-in cedar suite closet. That's a little different than the North Point. You have cedar in here with extra shelves, 2 hanging rods, still washer-dryer connections, plenty of room you can walk in. Even if you have washer-dryer, still have tons of room for wardrobe, no matter what you want to take, whether it's hiking clothes, swimming clothes, whatever it is for the experience. Again, all the accent lighting through the ceiling, as you can see, going up and down. We have all LED lights in here. They burn soft, last longer. Very important. Let's head back outside.
Thanks for watching our video. If you have any questions, be sure to drop a comment below. Or if you have any suggestions on content you'd like to see, we'd love to hear about that. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again from MORryde.